I froze and vacuum sealed this 400-gram package of sunflower microgreens in January of 2019. I let the seed acclimate to room temperature over 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to cut it open and put it in the jar for a 12-hour soak. It's a half-gallon ball jar, and we're going to leave it in there to soak. Alright, it's been 12 hours since soaking. Really putting the weight on the sunflowers. They need it. It helps get them holes off. Today, that's some really good growth. One day. I think sunflowers are the top microgreen. Anyway, we need to put the cover and the weight back on. There's the sunflowers today, and they pushed this up all that weight. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's kind of what I expected. Where the weight was evenly applied, there's nice uniformity there. The taller. Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Almost all the holes are off. I have taken the dome off today. The very next day. I don't want them to get much longer than this. They're already pretty long. And they'll grow a little bit longer once they start greening up into the light as well. And the day after putting the light, they're already greened up pretty nicely. It's harvest day. There are the beginnings of some true leaves on some of them. So that's the indicator of when to harvest sunflowers. Alright, let's get to harvesting these bad boys. We're going to pat dry the roots. But before I do that, I want you to get a look at how phenomenal they look. Thick, robust, awesome roots. I haven't even looked at it yet. Let me get a look. Oh, yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, so I've got a couple paper towels here. And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take and blot the roots. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to hang them on my harvest rack here upside down, and we're going to do a harvest my favorite way. So that's the harvest. It's very, very simple. There's a couple other I'll just break off here and put this aside. Okay, I've got the microgreens ready to weigh, but before we do that, I want to show you the tray itself, because this is a common question I get. Is there mold or anything on it? And this is so dense, so incredibly dense, but there's no slime or discoloration or anything on any of the stems. They're so immaculate. You wonder how I can do that. Well, it's the style. It's how I grow. It just seems to keep it away. These microgreens are absolutely pristine vegetables. Okay, so I'm going to put this tray on here. It's an identical tray to the one with the microgreens right next to it, this one. And you can see that there. It says 12.2 ounces. Zero it out. Just going to keep doing it. Okay. Anyway, so right now you'll see a -12. That's the weight of the tray. So now we put this tray on there. This is nothing but the weight of the microgreens. Alright. Can you see that? I'm afraid it's going to fall. I'll take my hand off of it. 58.9 ounces. That's a lot of ounces, guys. Let's see what that is in pounds. It's 3.68 pounds, 3.7 pounds, 1,670 grams. That's a pretty good weight. I typically get over 4 pounds, but this one's all right. Especially being that it was vacuum sealed seed that was, what, 15, 16 months old in the freezer. That's a lot of microgreens, folks.